Hey, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? Now today, I'm going to do a semi-playful, natural with a touch of color. Now depending on my mood, that touch of color could be purple, it could be green, it could be a little bit of pink. We'll find out together. It'll be a big surprise for both of us. If you saw my video for the tips and trick about how to make your lashes nice and beautiful and, wonderful, it's the TooFaced chocolate palette. I wanted to do a tutorial on it, but today I figured, yeah, we could do the same look, which I will, but I wanted to add some color to it because I wanted to stop to a section of where, hey, this is normal, this blam, and then once we're done with that, I'm gonna go and add some color. So it will take you to the day to the night. So let's just say you go off to work, go off during the day, you have the naturalness going on. But let's just say, you have a date in a few hours and you just don't have that time. You can still keep the same look. Just add some color. You have night. I'll guide you through that. So that's basically what we're doing. A natural look with the TooFaced Chocolate Gold palette, along with how to make it night worthy. So if you're ready to know that little trick and a little bit of spice, come with me and I'll show you the trick. Okay, now that I got you a little bit closer, I'm gonna get my hair out of the face because, that's how I'm able to tackle it without, it being all over the place. There, nice. This has become a habit that I'm just like, it's a little messy, but it works. I don't know, I think I'm that kind of person. Anyways.
Hey, I have a little bit of a brain freeze here. I just want to put a little bit of a disclaimer. You will hear little noises and video games going. I do apologize. My little brother's in the other room and he's playing video games. So I do apologize. Just, he's on the other room and yeah, so that's what you're hearing. So if that bothers you, I'm so sorry, but I'm hoping it's not too loud. So I do want to apologize. Thank you for your understanding.
Now that you're nice, close, and personal, this is me without makeup. And as always, I always like starting with the eyes. As I said through the intro, we're going to do the naturaliness. Natural. Yes, natural. So I'm going to still do that makeup tutorial, but then I thought, what if you're in it and something comes up? Because like things always come up and you need to glam up just a bit, or at least make it sometime night worthy, because it could be an unexpected date. It could be, you're going out or you're just home, you're about to relax, you're about to take that makeup off and you're like, oh, let's make life a little easier, shall we? I understand. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, if you've been in my channel for a while, we start with the eyes because it's just a lot easier, it's cleaner, and less trying to add pattern. I don't got time for that. So we're gonna start, and yes, a lot of these products are kind of old, and some newish from the BoxyCharm that I've got, which I should be getting another one later on in September. So the first thing that we'll do, and the majority of these products, you have seen it on my channel at one time or another. So right now we're gonna start with the eyes. I'm gonna use the TooFaced 24-hour insurance. And as usual, I have my little mirror right here. So if you see me looking down, I'm dealing with a little viewfinder, and yeah, mirror would be more sufficient. So basically, you put it on here. Now in the video, you will see me fast forward a lot because, I'll explain as I go, slow down a little bit, and then go really fast, because if not, this video will be like hours long, and I'm sure you guys have things to do, and the last thing you guys want is, things to take forever. Now for me, honestly, this is all you need. You're good. And the whole point of a primer is just to make sure everything settles in and you don't have so much issues going on. And this just helps the eyeshadow stay. And since our tutorial today is about going to day to night, natural to touch color at night, what I'm gonna do is I'm sure y'all have seen this in the holidays. This is a Tarte blush. It has the whole collection here. Even if you've been on my channel, I rarely use blushes. I do, but it's just not my thing. If anything, I just turn them into eyeshadows. So I used to use one of my Sigma E40s. I'm gonna go into Crafty, even though this is a highlighter shade. We're gonna cover up our eyes with eyeshadow anyway. So It's no big deal. And plus, one of the reasons I want to use it is because it's one of the tricks we use to make this section really, really light, because we're naturally dark. So we're going to put this over everywhere. Don't even worry about, oh, it doesn't, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See how he just covers that up? It looks nice, shiny, and bright. Okay, now that that is in our eyes, whenever we add eyeshadow, it's not going to be so much of a Now that we see that, we're nice and shiny, we're good. Now we're going to go into the TooFaced Chocolate Gold palette. By the way, how you guys been? I didn't ask. I don't know where my manners are. I am so sorry. How are you guys? Any updates in life? Anything you want to chat about? Comment below. Let's chat. Let's chat. We're friends here. So now that we're in this palette, you'll see that it is somewhat used. And we're going to go into So Boujee. Trying to get a little closer because I think, let me see, can I get you closer? Actually, that's as close as my camera's going to get you. I am so sorry. But the thing about So Boujee, I love that color. But if you have my skin color and you're a lot darker, it's barely going to show up. Like, barely. Like, you'll see it. You'll see it, but it's going to be very faint. If you are lighter than me, this is going to come up perfectly. But if you're my skin tone and darker, not so much. But it's okay. I like using this to start with on the crease, because then you're going to put another color on top and it's going to make it pop. Because one of the things about makeup, you want to make it look a little bit more 3D, a little bit more poppy, not so plain. So this, you're going to put it on the crease on both eyes. Okay, now that we have that there, so you can see I have some color. It's just not like, so wow, you have color, you know? So the next color you're gonna use, and you're gonna find this a little bit strange, but I promise you it will work out. We're gonna use Old Money. I'm not flipping you out, that's just the finger. Old Money. Use the same brush. I'm all for using the same brush, you know? And you're gonna do exactly what you just did 10 seconds ago. Just put it over the crease. Okay, now that you see it in the crease, you see it has a little bit of sparkle, because when you look at the pan here for Old Money, it does have some shine to it, but you get a little, you get intimidated for a minute of just like, ooh, that is extremely sparkly. There has some sparkles. You get uncomfortable. Don't be. I use this on a crease all the time, and it's just absolutely flattering. But you see how I made it nice and light? That's all you're doing to the crease. That's it, nothing hard. We're very basic so far. Then, this is where you can absolutely love me. I'm gonna use Love and Cocoa. The only tool you're gonna use is your fingers. And literally, you go to your swatch, and you just put it all over the lid. Just over, you're gonna put it just all over the lid. Now, FYI, just a little tip, when you're trying to put it here, don't just relax your eye, because you see how it kind of wrinkles. Stretch your eye out, because it gives your lid some space and it's easier for you to use your fingers. Okay, you see how nice and pretty that looks? Then you're going to use your other finger. We're not done yet. And just to calm it down just a tad, because you see how nice and dark it is? Just calm it down. Just calm it down a little bit. Use your other finger, and you're going to go into Famous, which I hope to be one day. Famous. Just rub, rub, rub. That's how it looks. Right there. Sorry, I'm trying to look backwards. And literally just put it all over that color. Just put it on top. Now you see how that kind of changed the tone a little bit compared to this one? See? It makes it nice and pretty, and it dyes it down. Now, you don't have to do that specific step. If you're good with just that dark, you can stop there. I'm just trying to make it to where it's a little bit more day appropriate, because we're gonna go into the nice dark, like night look with some color and have some fun in a minute. Now you're gonna go back with that same brush that we just used. No additional product. Don't touch it. Don't do shadow. Just go over the crease, because when we put our fingers on there, it's a little harsh. So there's no way to really be smooth about it. So you're gonna use this just to go really, really soft on it. There's the look there. Now we're gonna go straight into eyebrows. Right now I am using the TooFaced Chocolate Brow in Auburn. And literally all I do, since one side has the spoolie, you raise your eyebrows up like here, brush the hairs, and then you lay it back down. because that's how you train your eyebrows to do what you want it to do. And then for me, I trace over the eyebrows and then just fill it in darker from here and lighter as I go. And then once that's on, I use the spoolie again just to get any additional product that's unnecessary out of my hair, and it also like helps tame it down. Then I will use a little bit touch of the Chella. I got this in a little box of charm. Like I said, I like it. I just wish it was a different color, but you know. But I've learned just to go lightly, like so. I go back to my spoolie and just rub it right out. That way it gets nice and smooth and evens out the color. I get a small little brush and I'm gonna mix Rolling in Dough and Rich Girl. And I'm gonna put it right up here at the brow bone. And then I use the same brush we've had all this time, one Sigma E40, and just rub everything in. That way there's no harshness, there's no, that's it. And so that's the eyeshadow for the top of the eyes. Then we're gonna use our eye curler and curl our lashes. And for today, I'll be using the Wonder Beauty Unleashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I don't know, if you see my last couple of videos, you're all probably like, again. But I'm sorry, so far, it's my favorite mascara that actually does what I wanted to. My lashes are just droopy and sad. Okay, and then for the waterline, I'm going to be using Marc Jacobs in Mist Me. And just put it right underneath here in the waterline. And I love the Marc Jacobs because my waterline, it goes away, any product, it goes away very easily. Even eyeshadows is very, very annoying. But with these, they stay. And towards the end of the day, you can still see a little bit there. So I always try to be a little bit hard-handed at first just to make sure there's that pigmentation there. And the good thing about these, they roll down. So if I ever make my own makeup line, which is what I plan to do, hopefully, if I can get my dream to be a singer to come true, then have a makeup line as well. And I already have ideas and names and everything for it. So we'll see, we'll see. But that's basically it for the eyes. So I'm going to clean this up and then we'll go on with the face. Okay, I am back. So I'm nice and cleaned up. So the next thing we're going to do is, one of the things that I will use is the Dr. Brandt No More Bags, Needles No More. I'm just going to put that underneath here, just to cover up any bags I may have, just to cover them up. Because remember, the point of the game of makeup is trying to look as young and try to diminish as much stuff as possible. And that's all that's going to be around my eyes. Now, have I seen a difference in this? Very little, but you know, might as well use it while I have it, right? Then I'll be using the TooFaced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. If you have very dry skin, I would definitely recommend this because it is nurturing. It is, oh, I can't speak English. It's very moisturizing and very pretty. And it helps balance out your skin, not just prime the skin. I have normal skin, so, you know, I say any type of skin is needed for moisture. Hey, I'm all for it. Believe me, I'm all for it. But oily, I still say, it's okay. Mostly for combination. I won't really say oily because this could be too much moisturizing for oily skin, I believe. So I won't recommend so much for oily, but all the other skin types, yes. Around it, because you know, we're gonna put bronzer underneath there. Okay, we're nice. Primed. Yay. Put it back. Then the foundation I'm going to use today, it's going to be the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. Now, I did do a drugstore version of this. You can apply it in two ways. You can use your fingers, or you can put a little bit of the foundation in here. Just dab it, that way you have it on here, and you start bouncing it on your face. Because here's the difference. When you dab it like that, it just mostly gives you like that even coverage. Or you can use your fingers. Because when you use your fingers, here's the difference. Now, do you see a difference personally, like honestly, to this side and this side when I just put it in? Because honestly, I may see just a touch more coverage on this side, just a touch, but not by much. Because you see how it gets all that flakiness, but if you put it in here, I don't know if it's just a sponge, but it doesn't get that way. So I prefer it with the Beauty Blender that way, because the Beauty, I cannot speak today. The Beauty Blender, it's going to be all over it anyway, and also you know you get the exact product that you need. Okay, like with this foundation, the only reason I would put it kind of like that, like you saw a minute ago, is because there are certain places you want to have a little bit more coverage, and unfortunately I'm around that time of the month to where, even though you guys know I take care of my skin, but I still break out around those type of the month. You want to cover them as much as you can. As you can tell, this one does an excellent job. I'm usually not a big fan of drugstore, but this is the first drugstore foundation that actually does a very lovely job. I'm quite surprised. And I also like it because look how it leaves the pot. Nice and pretty. So, the butt's dirty. I usually just use baby shampoo to get it washed. Ooh, that's another video I could do, is let you guys know how I wash my brushes. I need to note that down. So, there's that. Now, as you can tell, that darkens us up a bit. So I'm gonna go into the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Okay, and then we use the Beauty Blender, the pointy end, and just blend it out. And then we're gonna set our face. I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty powder. You have to kind of flip it upside down. And I kind of do a little bit of the setting and baking situation, because this is how it is. It has a little net. And I use the TooFaced Mr. Right, and I do this. And then I put some more and just leave the powder. You see how the powder is just there? Just leave it there, leave it alone. You're able to see the powder going everywhere, but yeah. This powder, by the way, is really good. And then for the rest of my face, you don't have to. I do it because that's just my comfort thing. I'll go to the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth in shade 130. I know what you guys are thinking. Good God, mommy, you're going to high end, same brush. High end to low end, and I'm all over the place. Well, I also like being that way too and showing you guys, because that way you guys know what will be good and a makeup look can be accomplished. Like for me, it's not a whole about, oh, it has to be high-end to accomplish something, or, you know, it's more of, are the products good and not gonna break me out? That's what I pay attention to. And this one doesn't break me out, and it's a good product, so it fits. Just a lot of high-end just doesn't have so much crap like the drugstore does. But the one that does a really good job that I found is the Maybelline line. They don't have a lot of crap in there. They really don't. So that's what I like about them. And like I said, this one actually does give you that nice coverage, which I really like. Then I'm going to add some bronzer. Today's bronzer, I'm going to use a little bit of the Butter Bronzer. I use this mostly like for a little bake, just for like a, kind of like how we do in the eyes. It may not be seen too much, but it's more of just something to base for a darker color. Now, as you can tell, just go straight from the ear up and going down. You can make the kissy face too. That usually helps bring out your cheekbones. Now, people ask me why I contour like, or bronze everything, my neck, my cheekbones, my nose. I just think my nose is a little bit too big for my face, in my opinion. So I like to make it look like it's a little bit smaller, a little bit more attractive. But that's just me. I've never been told I have a big nose or anything, but it's just, to me, I just more comfortable that way. My cheeks, obviously, if I can look a little bit more defined, because I want to try to look like anyone else, I'm sure, as slim as you can, and just the same as everywhere else, because I've left it plain before and I just don't like the look. And then I'm going to use the Hoola Benefit bronzer. It's one of my favorite bronzers. This one actually does have a brush that I like, which is rare because most brushes I really don't like. And it is used, look at that. Hey, pan already, I need to buy another one. Whew. See how you get that straight line? Poof! Okay. And then we're gonna go back to the eyes and finish up under there. We're gonna use a pencil brush this time. We're gonna use the Sigma E30. We're gonna use So Boujee, the one that doesn't show up so well on my face. Oh, before we do that, let's take the little extra bits underneath my face, right, that we did bake a little bit. There we go. See how nice and smooth that makes me look? So, now you put this underneath the lash line. And then you're gonna use a little bit of Livin Cocoa. You're gonna put the outer all the way in the middle. You're not gonna put it all the way in, you're gonna stop. Same brush, and go. And then for me, I like using a little bit of gold and put it in the inner. Get the E40 basically to blend it in, and then you use a small little brush and you go back into Rich Girl and put some in the inner corner. Then you're gonna go into the Tarte, back how we were at the beginning. Say how you multitask your stuff. And so I like using a little, they have a little bit of the purple, a little bit of pink. So I'm gonna use my Tarte blush, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this one, which is Surreal. And I'm gonna mix it with this one, which is Montage. Reminds me of a word from like Aladdin, those caves and stuff. Just saying. Now that the blush is done, we're gonna add on some highlighter. We're gonna use the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is in That Glow. So we're gonna get it off. And the makeup we're gonna use today is gonna be Sunburst, Bubbly, and Dripping Gold. So what I do, I use my little brush here, like a little bit more of that Sunburst, and just put it on the cheeks. I usually like putting some in my mouth. And then use a big brush to blend everything in. Okay, and then for our lips, I'm gonna use the TooFaced Lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, ooh, lollipop. Okay, sorry. So I'm gonna put this over the lips. It's like a mauve color. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of gloss on top. This is the Beauty and the Beast Lorac and Tris Cheek. Tris Cheek. I'll put the word correctly over here. I swear I'm gonna go through these like water, because the Beauty and the Beast collection, I'm just going through them. So as for this is look one, and in a second we'll move on how to make this into a night look. Okay, and then it's night, you're going day up. You can continue using this palette. I'm gonna go back, and you can use, it could be a clean one at that time, but at this particular time it's gonna be an E30. And you see how many pop of color there are in here? Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play up a little bit on the lid. So for this, I'm going to start using Money Bags. See how nice, rich, and green that is? And I'm gonna start putting it in the outer corner, as so. Then the next pop of color that catches my eye is this really deep purple, and it is Livin Lavish. So we're gonna put that in there. And we're gonna put it just in the middle. We're gonna leave the one we had at the bottom, but just in the middle. And then we're gonna be a little bit on the crease, just outside the crease, not the whole thing, and a little bit underneath here. We're gonna use Dripp'in diamonds. This is a nice beautiful blue, and you can put it all over the lid. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. And also, don't be scared to put a little bit of this in your inner corners. You blend everything in. And then all you do is change your lip color. And right now I'm using the Urban Decay Platte Cream Lipstick. And then the last step is use your setting spray. And right now I'm using the Glam Glow Glow Setter. It's my favorite because it smells like cream. And that is the end of my tutorial of how you can use natural, a little touch of color here and there, but those are optional, to a nice go out of town type of look. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, let me know if you like these two look situations, same palettes. I gladly do more of those because they're fun. So let me know, comment below, have our conversations. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Remember to follow me on all of my social medias at Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and even on Facebook. The handle's the same, made it easy. Enid Blue Singer, as well as my IMDb page. It's my actual name, Enid Lopez. My music will be coming out soon. I will be giving you guys more details as they come. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as for now, I want to say thank you. Be safe. Great karma. Until next time.